Following the increasing global awareness of the dangers posed by the present state of climate change, many countries such as Uganda have adopted long-term plans for a transition to decarbonize economies. The best strategy towards this is embracing renewable energy. Despite the progress, the uptake of renewable energy in Uganda still faces several challenges. The high cost of renewable energy technologies and lack of access to finance are among the major barriers to the development of renewable energy projects in the country. Brian Isabirye, Commissioner Renewable Energy from the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, says that agreed on how they are going to monitor these problems.
You can have a good plan, but you must have a financing mechanism. And we've agreed on key activities for each of us. So each of us in our respective areas of mandate have agreed on actions that we are going to pursue on financing, on technology, on capacity building, on awareness. And once we launch this roadmap, we see ourselves bringing together and galvanizing our efforts around productive use of energy, the deployment within this country.
What I wanted to understand was which requirements the renewable sector players should reach for them to access funding from the entire banking sector, because they decried too many requirements from banks like Catherine Turiahawe.
You have had the chance to look at some of these requests that have come through for money, for funds. They are going to tell you to qualify. They have a lot of requirements, very many requirements that a company, they were talking about these startups, these companies cannot take. They'll ask you for your share, the share capital, something like the amount of money that you have as a company, which you've actually not dreamt of making. And that's what the requirement to give you that grant. So how do I go for that grant?
If you're not able to show that you're able to pay back money, there's no financial institution that's going to lend you money. You should be able to show.
The private sector has also played a significant role in the development of renewable energy in Uganda, with several independent power producers investing in renewable energy projects. However, the sector is still facing regulatory uncertainty, taxation, and renewable counterfeits products.
But lately, some ministries, they will tell you approved, unequivalent. So meaning anything can sell. But if we stick to quality like this, by all means, people will have to buy. So if prices can go low, if we can have those discounts come through, we can really lower the products. If it's irrigation, let's have the products subsidized. Because now, if for irrigation, you find sprinklers are cheap, because purely everyone knows that a sprinkler.
So one of the reasons that we don't seem to be implementing as fast, even when we've made a lot of strides, is that one, there's need for coordination, because the mandate is spread. So there's a fragmentation of efforts, because you have some people in different ministries contributing to this implementation. So because of the fragmentation of our efforts, we appear thin on the ground.
According to Center for Research in Renewable and Energy Conservation, CREC, amidst all these challenges, there should be access to end-user financing and creating favorable taxation policies for productive use of renewable energy. CREC as well urged government to compare what they lose in terms of taxes by exempting renewable energy products versus what they gain in terms of taxes imposed. Pedson Mumbere, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.